Back to the old camera still. Huh? What? You gonna be ornery? Yeah, he's an ornery cat. So anyway, it is not raining that bad today. I'd like to go get my Accord parts. So we're gonna go to Johnny's. So as you can see, it is wet out, but it's not raining right now. Not currently raining. I don't know how long it's supposed to not rain, but it's not gonna take me long to grab the parts I need at Johnny's. Don't know if I'll be able to get them all. Hopefully I can get a tail light and a bumper. Rebar, I'm probably gonna have to buy new, but I'm gonna chance it and go there and see what they have. Hopefully the one bumper is in good shape. So we'll see. So here's the way the brain of Todd works. Today we're using the Kia. It hasn't been driven in a couple weeks. I like to keep my vehicles, you know, running. If you don't drive them, then they go to crap. So there's plenty of room in here for my Accord parts. And here's the way my brain works. I throw a tarp in here so that the inside doesn't get dirty. So I pick a dirty tarp and put on the inside. At least the interior won't get dirty. A lot of you guys are like, why don't you use your truck? I do use my truck when I need to. If I don't need to, I use the Kia. I don't know if you knew this. Now, given, I know there's other places in the world that we don't even hold a candle to on gas prices. They're very high. But here in Pennsylvania, we have the highest gas tax of anywhere in the United States. So our gas prices are more. So I try to save, you know, a little bit where I can, and that's why I drive the Kia. The Kia, I can get 30 miles a gallon out of it if I baby it. The truck, I've never checked it because it's not worth it. I know it's probably 15 or lower. So that's why I'm taking this. I know all the parts will fit in here. It's no big deal to me. So this is my parts hauler, my beater. Yeah, let's do this!
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
Now, there was only one car listed online, was a white Accord. So they're not always 100% accurate on what's here, so I'm hoping it's here. There is an Acura right there, which looks like about the same timeline. It might have the right rebar, but we're gonna look around first and see if we can't find this white Accord or maybe another one. Yeah, after I go through the whole yard, this is actually like period correct. So there is rust on the wheel wells, so that kind of tells me the rebar might not be good, but this one may have the rebar that I need for under the bumper, and I can't see it from anywhere under here. Everything underneath actually looks really good on it. So yeah, we're gonna keep looking. I found the Accord, and it is across this river that is flowing down. It's over there. The rear bumper's ripped off, so it doesn't look damaged from here, but I'm gonna go look at it. I think the tail light's junk. The rebar actually looks good on that one. So I might actually get one good part. Okay, so other than the bumper having scuffs on it right here, it's actually all intact. It's got one bolt holding it in. It looks like that mount's ripped off. We'll still be able to use it. All these other mounts are good. Like I said, that rebar is in 10 times better shape than the one I had. It's got a little bit of rust, I think. No, it's not even that bad. It's got surface rust near the center, but that's really good shape. So we're gonna take that. Tail light is junk. We can't use that. So yeah, it's kind of a good donor. I wish I could get that tail light. We might have to order one online. Oh, it's a two-door. I was like, right there's one. Yeah, it's a two-door. We need to search the yard just to make sure there's not another one of these somewhere. But happy so far. There's different years. There's that one, and then there's one right there. I mean, they're all over the place here. But this is the only one they had listed online, and it is in a mud hole. My feet are wet. So this is going to be pretty simple. I got one bolt to take out of the bumper and it's off. And I now got to look it over just to make sure. It looks like it's good, but I just want to be sure. Once painted, that'll look pretty good. Yeah, my feet are getting wet. I hate it. I'll tell you what else they have good. Well, the car I have has black side skirts. It has painted side skirts on it. I think it's the same motor. A lot of parts ripped off of it. I hate it when they rip parts off and then leave the motor exposed to the weather, like the rain, like the spark plugs are out, the caps are off, and it sucks because it just ruins that motor. But it's the way these places operate. So I'm starting to see a pattern. This bumper is going to work, but it was also a poorly executed paint job. It was originally silver. I don't know if you can see that. You can see it better over here. Not sanded, just painted straight over top. There are going to be marks in it right here. I'll try to clean this up the best I can, but it's better than having a hole in the bumper. I'm not, like I said, we're not going all out on this because this is a budget build, but that paint, look at this.
Oh, would you look at that?
Look at this. Somebody come look at this.
Somebody come and look at this.
None of this was sanded. This is an aftermarket bumper that was painted silver. The silver paint job was a good paint job. The white paint job is shite. So we definitely will need to repaint this, but it's going to take a lot of you know, elbow grease to clean it up and get it ready for paint. Guys, check this out. It's a Jetta with a wing on it. It's so fast. Anyway, I don't ever recommend doing this, but I'm gonna leave my parts and my cart right here, hidden, kind of. And I'm gonna walk up to the yard as fast as I can. Oh man, they got an old Z up there. No crap. I'm gonna go see that. But we're gonna go walk through the yard and see if I can't find a tail light real quick. My feet are soaked in mud. Oh, the old Evo. Not. Check this out. That, I can't believe it's here. Look at all the good panels and crap on this thing. Oh man, that sucks. Interior is not even horrible. It's not good, but it's not horrible. They didn't test run it, so dude, no. Oh man. Alright, I'm a little bummed because this one is in way better shape. The bumper is in really good shape, but it's on the ground, so there's no way I could get to the clips underneath it, and it's probably damaged right there from laying on it. And the tail light is missing, the one I need, and that's not it. That's a Dodge tail light. I don't know why it's in there. I looked through the car. It's not in here anywhere, so that sucks. It has really nice headlights and a front bumper, but that's not going to do us any good. It's to the point now where I'm already soaking wet, so I'm going to try to get that bumper anyway. I don't know that I'll be able to get the clips on the bottom, but whatever. I might just rip it off. Whatever. That bumper is in way better shape than this one that I took off. Guys, stuff like that makes me mad. Like, people think it's fun and games when they come to places like this, and then they'll just like destroy stuff. Like, somebody, like one of these times you're gonna come and you're gonna need something, and somebody's gonna have damaged it just like that. Through a torque converter through the windshield. That's retarded. Like, I hope sometime when this guy comes to get parts, they don't have it because somebody destroyed it, or he did, because that would be even funnier. As you can see, it was laying on this side, but it didn't even damage it. It scratched the paint. That's it. This is a factory bumper. And, so, yeah, this one's in way better shape. This will look way better on the car and increase the value by $10. So, I gotta go get that rebar, and we're gonna go on the search for a tail light. There's salvage yards around here that will have them. I know I gotta pay 30 bucks for it, but I just saved myself cash by getting this bumper and that rebar. So we can afford to get a tail light now. The warning, guys, crybaby alert. This is the muddiest and wettest and nastiest I've been coming up here. But gotta do what you gotta do. The bumper cost me $43.50, and that's all he charged me for the whole bumper. So I got the bumper and the rebar for $48.11. So that leaves me lots of room for paint and for the tail light, which I'm going to pick up on the way home. That place I go to sometimes, Tyrone Auto Salvage, they have tail lights, and I'm going to pay almost as much as I paid for all this for a tail light, but I'll have it, and I won't have to wait for it, and you know, I'll be able to slap it on there. Not that I'm in a rush. This bumper is going to be a heck of a lot easier to paint. I don't have to take all of the paint off of it, because obviously the paint is on there. It's stuck good. It's not like that other bumper. I would have had to strip all of the paint off of that bumper and get it sanded really good. That would have been a lot of work and a lot of pain, and that's why I suffered a little bit more to get this bumper. The white car had a better rebar underneath, so I got the two best parts I could get here. Now I just need to, like I said, we'll go get that tail light and head home. I think it's kind of funny. Like, Altoona is packed right now. There are cars everywhere, and a lot of people can't drive. Everybody's trying to get their last minute Christmas shopping in, and so am I. I'm trying to go to salvage yards and pulling car parts. Okay, so with tax and everything, that tail light was $31.80. So you total it all up, pretty much have $80 in today, and that's every part that I need for the car. Not bad at all. Not bad. It's still hard for me to believe that FedEx is committing to my package being delivered today. It was in Max Meadows, Virginia at noon, and it's in transit. That's over 6 hours away from where I live. Like, I don't know. If they get it to me today, that's amazing. But I don't expect it. But it still says that it'll be delivered to me today before the end of the day, I guess. All right, guys, back in the garage. So real quick, just the bumper's just hanging on there. It's not on there yet. I got the hardware up there. Here's the bumper. I'm gonna put the tail light in, the rebar, and put the bumper on temporarily. Then Ashley informed me that she wants to go to Lowe's to get more supplies. So we're gonna go get more insulation and some other things. So we will come back. I might take the camera with me to Lowe's, I don't know yet. But we will come back and, you know, after we test fit all this, then we're gonna do suspension on that. And we're gonna do that tonight. I'll work late if I have to. And we'll, oh, I gotta go get some fuel for this thing. So boom, there you go. All fits up. Except for this side, obviously, because I still haven't touched that damage yet. And I need to take that tail light out. Yeah, let me take it out real quick so we can see. Watch, that tail light's probably busted. I guarantee it. So the tail light's actually good. We're actually getting a thunderstorm right now. What the heck? It's December. Like, whatever. This gives me a really good line to figure out where the back end needs to go, because the bumper is where it's supposed to be right now, and these are the clips that it's supposed to go into. So you can see where it's crunched in, maybe right here, and you can see how far off our clips are. So we're gonna have to push this out or pull it. Honestly, I did buy one of those pinch weld, or not pinch weld, but one of those things that you clamp on a body seam and you can pull with. I figured I'd get a slide hammer and I could actually fix this with it, but we'll see what happens. I at least know where this needs to go now. This bumper, I'm glad I took this one over the other one. So glad. But V6 badge, more horsepowers. You want to talk about frustrating? We haven't left for Lowe's yet. I'm waiting for her right now. We were just on the phone with Blue Cross Blue Shield for over an hour, and we got nowhere. She had to go to Convenient Care for something, and our copay is normally $35. Well, they didn't cover it, and they billed us for the whole thing. We called the number, and Blue Cross Blue Shield says that they are out of the office until January 21st. It has to be paid by the 16th. And then it forwards us to a third-party company, and they don't have any of our information, and they don't know anything about us, and they tell us to call Blue Cross. It's the first day of winter, guys. It's the first day of winter.
Yeah.
Hey, look behind you. What's over there?
Oh, geez.
Huh?
Yeah.
So we have everything up at the register, and I decided I wanted another one of these shelves. These shelves are pretty nice. They have up to 350 pounds per rack. So
Cookie butter.
we have a correction. I said about we could only fit 6 bags of insulation in the truck, and I was wrong. We can get 8. It probably could have fit 9, but then we would have had to put our seats forward, and it would have been a pain in the butt. I'm not going to do a time lapse. I won't put you guys through it. I'm going to put these shelves together. These shelves hold 350 pounds per shelf. I think I already told you that, Lowe's. I also got these bike racks, which this is just temporary until I get something up there, but I mean, it's nice to have them up out of the way. They actually are bike racks. Got them at Lowe's. They're pretty nice. There's like 6 something a piece, 650 something a piece. It's just not bad at all. Get your bike up out of the way. I probably should have put them a little bit higher, but I wanted to make it so they were, you know, decent to get up there to put on the wall. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have to stretch. I can put them up there and not struggle. All right, so I just put 2 of these together. They are super easy to put together. $49 at Lowe's. I think they're an awesome deal. 350 pounds a rack. I mean, and then they also sell wheels that you can put on the bottom. You pop those caps out and you put different caps in with wheels. So I want one more this size to put wheels on, so like I can roll parts around. And then I did build 2 of them. There's another one over there. But they make bigger ones. We use the same style at work, and they are very effective, and they're very strong. And not to mention, they're very easy to put together. They give you all these, they're like 2 plastic sleeves, and you lock them around where you want the shelves. You put the shelf down over it and then hammer it down on. And I'm not sure if you'd be able to see it. You can see how there's a gap. There's a little crack over here, but there's a gap over here. The sleeves go on there, and then these are tapered. So you hammer them down on, and they're on there. The legs are adjustable. They screw in and out. And that's pretty much it. They're pretty badass, if you ask me. I called this. I just checked my FedEx tracker to see if my camera was going to be here today. Really did not figure it was going to be here today. And the date changed. What I didn't guess, I figured it would be here tomorrow. They changed the date to Christmas Eve. Like, what? I guess FedEx doesn't deliver on the weekends, but I was highly surprised that they'll deliver on Christmas Eve. So it is close now, but it's not close enough that I'll drive and go get it. So I'm just going to leave it there for now. We'll get it on Monday, whatever. These cameras always worked for me, and they're going to continue working for me right now. So anyway, it's time to get on the Eclipse. Well, there's one control arm off. And if you noticed, when I was trying to get it off, how the arm just dropped, that is because one of the bolts that goes in that end busted off, up inside. So, and it's flush. There's nothing I can do about it. So we're gonna have to drill it out and tap it. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun time. And the bolt isn't even in that bad a condition. Like, it's not like rusted through. I mean, it was tight, but this bolt is a little bit different size than that bolt. I don't know why. The head of it is bigger on this one than on this one. This is a 17, this is an 18. Yeah, I don't quite understand why. And this one has a flat washer, and the other one had a lock washer. This one had a lock washer on it, which is right there. So I can only assume they were replaced before, and I'm wondering if that wasn't cross-threaded in. I don't know. Regardless, I'm probably not going to get this finished today. But I'm going to start drilling for oil here. Hopefully, we can get some of it done. I got a good drill. I think if I can find my bits, I have some decent bits. So I'm gonna go to town. I'm gonna go to town drilling on it and see if I can't get it out today. I don't have any taps today I mean, I do somewhere. I might have a set of taps. Hold on. All right, so it took me well over an hour to find my drill and then my drill bits. And in the meantime, we started getting a free car wash. The back of the garage back here is now a car wash because of all the rain. It's leaking. It's leaking right here. So the back corner is now an automatic car wash. You just or bike wash. I just set it back here and it gets wet. And no, seriously. That won't happen when there's a spouting on there, but I still don't have a spouting, and we're getting the most rain right now that we've had all summer. It's been like torrential downpour all day, like crazy. And I know you guys are sick of hearing about it, but I'm sick of having it, like for real. So let's have a peek what we're working at. I got my drill bits. I got a drill over there. Let me get down here, and I'll show you. Anyway. Yeah, it's a little rusty down here, but right there is a bolt up in there, way up in there, and it's part of the subframe up front. So we're gonna drill that out and tap it. Yay! Merry Christmas to me! sometimes you just need to take a step back and relax for a little bit. What happened, I was drilling the bolt out and I snapped the drill bit off inside the bolt now. So, yes, I make mistakes, I'm human, you know, it happens. I don't know if everybody shows their mistakes on YouTube, but I do. And I made a mistake, and instead of sitting here and fighting with it for the rest of the day or the rest of the night, I had to get up early because I'm going back to that place where I got all these LED lights at to get some more, and my buddies are going with me, and we're getting up really early. So that's what I'm going to do. I was looking at it and I was thinking, you know, well, I could probably, it looked like I could drop that part of the subframe to get to it, but you can't. It's all one piece, and you're basically got to drop the motor to get to the back side of it. We're just not going to mess with it right now. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to try to find some sort of nut that has a collar on it that I can weld onto the bolt that's left, and we'll try to take it out that way. May have to heat it up. I'm going to spray some PB Blaster or something on there and let it soak for a while. Or actually, no, I'm not going to spray PB Blaster on there right now because that has to be nice and clean. Man, it is raining. It has to be nice and clean, so whenever I do weld a nut on there, I get a good weld on it. And right now, it's nice and clean. So, it is what it is. It's going to be a battle to get. It's hard to get at. I did raise the car up a little bit higher. Then we'll get back to it sometime. My welder is not hooked up right now, so I can't use it anyway, and I don't have anything to weld on there. So this thing might be sitting here for a little while until I figure out what I'm going to do. Also need to drill out or try to get this nut out right here and that one, both of them. Busted off here. That's the bumper mounts. They're both pretty rusty. This is what you deal with cars up here, you know, in Pennsylvania. It's hard to find a car that's not completely rusted out. This thing's actually in really good condition for the year for this area. It's really good condition because most cars of this year that have been driven are rusted out completely, and this thing's not completely rusted out, but yeah, you know, it's all the money that everything I put into this now is just a waste. So instead of sitting here and beat myself up over it, we're just gonna walk away from it right now, and I'm gonna end the episode right here. So, you know, sorry I didn't get this finished. It is what it is. It's real life problems, but we're gonna close up shop so I can get some sleep, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Like I said, I'm gonna try to record some more videos. We'll see how things go. So if you like this, go check out some other videos, like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace out.